Welcome back. Today we are looking at the Sony Refurbished K77XR80 BRAVIA 877-inch 4K HDR review practical utility tested. When you approach home entertainment from the perspective of an advocate for pro-level tools for home users, you stop looking at consumer electronics as mere appliances. Instead, you analyze them as high-precision instruments. Check the video description for the updated price link. Inches professional production houses, mastering suites, and color grading bays, accuracy, calibration integrity, processing headroom, and absolute fidelity are non-negotiable. For years, bridging the gap between Hollywood reference monitors and domestic living rooms felt like an impossible compromise. Displays were either too clinical or overly saturated, lacking the nuance required by true cinephiles and high-end home theater enthusiasts. Enter the Sony 77-inch class OLED lineup epitomized by the legendary engineering found Inch's flagship models like the A95L and its cutting-edge BRAVIA ecosystem. This renewed, refurbished package featuring a 2-year CPS Enhanced Protection Pack represents a monumental shift for domestic deployment. It brings studio-grade calibration tools, cognitive-level image processing, and uncompromising contrast control directly into your personal environment. If you demand absolute precision from your hardware, this display is not just a television, it is your primary reference display. Whether you are analyzing master audio tracks, inspecting color fidelity Inch's 4K HDR transfers, or simply seeking the ultimate immersive medium for cinema and gaming, this professional-grade tool redefines what is possible inside a residential setting. To understand why this display appeals so strongly to power users, one must examine its foundational engineering. At the heart of this 77-inch powerhouse lies Sony's proprietary cognitive processor XR. Unlike standard scalar chips that apply uniform contrast curves and basic noise reduction across an entire frame, the cognitive processor XR mimics human neurological processing. It divides the screen into hundreds of independent zones, detecting cross-points of focus, analyzing depth, and adjusting texture dynamically Inches real-time. For home users who value optical precision, this translates to images that possess true dimensional depth. Shadows retain micro-details without crushing into pitch black, and highlights punch through with blinding peak luminance without losing structural clipping data. Furthermore, the quantum dot OLED QD-OLED or advanced OLED panel technology utilized here eliminates color volume degradation. Traditional white OLEDs often struggle to maintain color saturation when pushed to high brightness levels. This architecture utilizes pure RGB illumination, ensuring that vibrant reds, electric blues, and lush greens retain their exact hue and luminance profile, exactly as the director or game developer intended. When setting up a high-end gear room or optimizing a living space, matching your visual hardware with specialized utility devices is critical. For instance, just as precision optics matter Inch's large-scale visual displays, choosing the right companion gear for targeted observation tasks is essential. You can explore more about optical precision Inch's this related product guide, which highlights precision utility design principles. Professionals know that raw hardware specifications mean little without execution. When putting this 77-inch giant through rigorous benchmark testing, its calibration performance out of the box is nothing short of astonishing. Utilizing common-ready integration and advanced professional calibration menus, users can achieve near-reference grayscale tracking and flawless delta-E color accuracy without resorting to extreme calibration hacks. Filmmaker mode, combined with Sony's custom picture presets, bypasses unnecessary artificial sharpening and smoothing algorithms, delivering an unadulterated, bit-perfect reproduction of source material. Motion handling is another critical frontier where consumer TVs often fail. Fast-moving action sequences, sports broadcasts, and high-frame-rate gaming can introduce judder, artifacting, or excessive blur on lesser panels. Sony's XR Clear Image and XR Motion Clarity technologies operate with military-grade precision. They insert black frames intelligently and optimize backlight and pixel response times to eliminate motion blur while preserving natural cinematic cadence. There is no unnatural soap opera effect unless explicitly dialed Inches by the user. Instead, you get clean, artifact-free panning that keeps fast-moving focal points razor-sharp. Check the link in the description to get yours today.